We're live. Are we live? Can you watch it on the phone? Make sure we're live. I don't trust Rafal. All right, we're doing a test, a quarantine podcast. Brought to you by Corona. I think they stopped making Corona. They got so mad. Why'd they have to use the name Corona? It makes no sense. It has nothing to do with Mexico. You should have called the name after the Chinese beer. What's the name of the Chinese beer? Ting beer? All right, are we live, Aaron, for real? All right, we're live. Okay. Aaron, did you do your work today?
Yes, sir.
I don't understand. You're the only kid I know that got suspended on virtual school. How is that possible? I got a message from the teacher you're suspended. That means you got to stay home. You already are home.
Yeah.
Anyway. He tells the teacher he doesn't want to, he said the teacher asked him why he didn't do his assignment. He said, because my computer didn't want to catch the virus. All right, so what do we got, Rafal? You going to take some calls today? Some people out there?
Tell people what to do.
Maybe there's people out there suffering like we are. We're going broke. B-R-O-K, broke. It ain't no joke. I need to smoke. I'm smoking like 2 or 3 times the normal smoking because of this fucking virus. But we found out today or the other day, and you can look this up on Google, nicotine prevents you from catching the COVID virus. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm be safe. I'm not taking a chance, but I'm smoking too much. All right, so you're going to take some calls today. Everybody's sitting around at home with nothing to do. This is going crazy here.
Tell people what to do. Go to the website.
Go to what website?
BenMallah.com.
BenMallah.com and do what?
Ask Ben.
Ask Ben. Ask Ben what?
There's a tab. Ask Ben.
There's a tab. Ask Ben. Maybe Ben don't know. Why ask him? All right. So anyway, we're going to take some calls, see how people are doing out there. It's been a long time. And let's go. You got anybody to call for follow? Is anybody out there? Where the hell else are they? You know, they did open the beach today in Clearwater Beach. Anybody needs to come to the beach, we have plenty of rooms at the Clearwater Beach Hotel. We're running a special $95. You can be across the street from a beautiful beach right now.
Well, don't forget, today's Cinco
Oh,
de
no, here we go.
Mayo. So we have to put our hats on.
Stinko de Mayo.
Yes, Cinco de Mayo, dude. Come on,
Oh, my
Dick.
God. This
Yes.
girl's going crazy.
Come on, let's have a little fun. Hey, we're
I
going
can't
for-
wear that. That's not my color. That's a rainbow.
No, it's not. It's Mexican colors. It's not a
I look
rainbow.
like a giant rainbow.
No, you do not.
Come
You look
on, you're
fine.
not serious, are you?
I'm dead serious. Come on.
Oh,
Have some a little fun. Look at this, guys. Woohoo! Cinco de
Once a
Mayo.
year and only
Wait.
once a year.
Oh, how are you going to wear that, my
Good, I
friend?
can't wear it. I can't wear it. I can't hear now.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, my God.
Look at this.
You know, the things I do, there, once a year, Mexico is celebrated with Cinco de Mayo. Does everybody know what Cinco de Mayo means? I believe it's when the Mexicans kicked out the French. Otherwise, they'd be speaking French and not Spanish, I guess. So, anyway, here we are, Cinco de Mayo. And I'm not drinking more damn tequila. I got in trouble the last time I drank too much tequila. And Rafal's going to put out this clip about it, which I really don't want him to put out. So, when are you going to put that clip out, Rafal?
Tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Oh, my God, it's not good. Me on tequila. Me and too much tequila. All right, so what else we got? We're going to take some calls or what?
Yeah, we're going to call.
We're going to call who? Stinko de Mayo.
Michael.
That's the next day after when you make a big mess and the place stinks from... I've been to some Cinco de Mayo parties. Okay, what else we got? Who we calling? I know they got to be home. Everybody's home right now.
Hello?
Shalom?
Hello?
Hello? How are you? It's Ben. How's it going?
How are you?
What's going on? Who am I talking to?
Oh, Michael.
Michael. What's up, Michael?
Sir, how's it going, Ben?
It's not going good, all right? I'm screwed right now.
Yeah.
I'm sitting around with a bunch of
I know.
friggin' empty rooms, thousands of empty hotel rooms and empty gyms and empty stores and closed, and it's crazy.
You can't have the good without the bad.
I've been
I guess.
stuck in this house for 2 months with my wife, and we've been divorced 16 times. It's like,
Well,
no.
You're working for 20.
Once every 3 days, we get divorced. I think she does it on purpose just to make up. She's bored. All All right. So what can we do for you? How are you?
Good. We actually have some mutual family. I think my aunt Janet used to run Prospect Towers for you.
Your aunt used to run Prospect Towers. Was it
Janet Annis?
Janet?
I think you know her.
Janet, yep, Janet was a great manager. I mean, that place was a handful. She had 212 crazy
yeah, I know.
seniors bugging her every day.
Yeah.
And you should have seen the assistant she had. The assistant was nuts too. So she basically came to work to a nut house every goddamn day. I mean, I'd go over there just for entertainment and fool, joke around with the seniors, but the place was a nut house.
I've been up there sometimes.
And the ambulance comes every day. Every day. They got to take somebody to the hospital for not taking their meds. It was a loony bin. So, yeah, Janet, is she still there? Is she still there?
Yeah, I believe she's still there. I think she's I believe she's still there.
Okay. Well, when you see her, tell her, send her my best regards.
I will definitely. So without taking up too much of your time, basically my father's been doing property his whole life, and he was in rentals for a while, and he got fucked in 2008 also. So he's been hoarding all of his cash for something like this, hopefully. And basically, I'm trying to get him to go into the multifamily realm and kind of do that. But I am in this scenario where I'm not sure on the back end how I should handle it. Should I form an LLC? Should I have everything under one?
Why don't you give that dog a bone in the background? Get that dog a treat.
That's a neighbor's dog.
Man, you got a close neighbor. But anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. You want to start? You want to buy a piece of rental property?
From you?
No, not from me. From you. And
Yeah.
you want to buy a piece of rental property. All right.
Yeah,
So what are you going to buy?
So he's got around, let's say, 500,000 saved up. Would it be? And I'm not. This is where we don't have the experience to move to the next level. I guess is what we're stuck at. Should we try and look for people to help us on the back end side, as in the accounting, property management, blah blah blah? He's only dealt with single family houses and duplexes and triplexes here and there.
I mean, it's just bigger numbers. I mean, the point is,
Right. Yeah.
I would always try to do it yourself before you hire other people to do it, because other people cost money.
Right.
And you need as much profit in your pocket. Plus, owning real estate and not actually running it, it works, but it works a lot better when you got your hands around that sucker. When you are running it and you're deep in it, then it's really run right.
Right, and that's kind of where we're at. It's
unless you're too busy.
He's done deals with other people, and he's gotten screwed, and he's gotten fucked before, and he's lost a bunch of money back in '08, blah blah blah. And he's totally like, if we're doing this, it's gonna be our own. We're gonna run it, blah blah blah. And I'm on the same side, but I'd like to scale it up to something, not eventually to be on your level, but I know you got to start.
What are you guys doing right now to make money?
Right now I work on boats right now, and that's the other thing. I'm contemplating just quitting my job and going all in with him on real estate. If stuff dips, we're planning on scooping stuff up and just.
What are you doing on boats?
I do motor work on boats over at Largo Intercoastal. I think you've had boats.
Oh yeah, Largo Intercoastal Marina. I take my day. I've spent a lot of money in that place on my Formula. Hey, seriously, I want to sell this Formula I got because I got no use for it. It's a great boat. I spent a ton of money on it. It's worth about $40,000. I'll take $28,000 right now.
No, I'm not giving you nothing for an inboard boat.
Come on, you can sleep on this boat. You can eat on this boat. You can wash on this boat. This is a real boat. Air conditioning, generator. It has 2 Volvo Pentas in it. It'll take you up about 40-something miles an hour. Come on. Buy my boat.
They're money pits.
All right. So you making a living as working on engines. What's your father doing?
So my father just does. He's got cash stored up, and he does handyman work on the side. He did his own construction, did property maintenance, used to be a licensed home inspector, and once he started property, he's honestly just relaxing. He's waiting on time to dump his money into something. He's not hurting for money, so he's kind of just laid back.
Real estate. I think it's getting ready to be a good time. We just got to sit back now and wait and watch. It's definitely a good time to always be looking. You always need to be looking anytime. But you got to find the deal. It's all about finding the deal. You know?
So, and a big thing with him is he's got a huge reservation on getting a loan out on something, or he likes to pay for things in cash. I guess he's old school that way, or he's always been like that. If he can't afford it, he doesn't want to buy it. And I keep trying to tell him, like, for some of these bigger deals, it makes more sense to, if we've got 500 grand to put 100 down on 5 different properties.
Exactly. Spread that money out. Spread it out. But you got to find the deals. Find the deals. Put as little as much money down as you have to. Get the money from the bank. Use the bank. All right. Let the bank put up 80% of the goddamn deal. You put up 20%. But you got to get out there and find a deal. What area are you in? You in this area as me, the same as me, or what?
Yep. I'm in Clearwater.
Well, you got to get on the, you need agents, all right? I don't find shit without agents, okay? So, you need to find some good agents in the price range you're looking for. You want to do apartments? You want to do medical? What do you want to do? Retail? What do you want to do?
I think apartments.
Apartments are still expensive, but let me tell you, right now is the time to do it.
I know.
Right now is the time, because brokers are pretty much, they're hurting for people even trying to buy. Okay, so right now is the time to find the brokers that are selling the stuff you want to buy, okay, and lowballing the offer. Better you put a lowball, you can always go up, but lowball everything right now because it's the beginning of a down market. Even though interest rates are low, this whole virus craziness, people trying to raise money, mortgages, all that bullshit. So the point is right now is the beginning. The elevator, I think, is at the ground floor. You want to get on the elevator now so you can ride it up. So find the brokers in town that are, and a good agent that specializes in. Go online, and see what's out there, because that 500 grand will borrow you up to about over 2 million, right? Well, you need 200 grand for every million, so you need 400 grand for 2 million, so you can get 2.5 million. But find the deal. It's all about finding the deal, and you need the agents to do that. All right.
Yep. And,
all right.
So just one more thing. Once we do that, is it better to go to the bank as a single person, or should I say, hey, we have this entity or this company that wants to put the money into it?
No, listen. Bank's going to look and see who you are, who's backing up this loan.
Right.
Okay? You're going to go in there. You're going to want to see his tax returns. They're going to want to see, if you're involved, your tax returns, and then whatever property you buy, the bank's well aware you're going to put it in a separate LLC. Every property you buy should be in a single LLC with you and your father as members. Okay?
So like for 3 different apartment buildings, you'd recommend a separate
Every
LLC
property needs to have its own separate LLC, so it's its own circle, and people can't break through.
You're protected.
And touch your other assets, providing you don't do nothing so crazy. But listen, I got to take the next call, but good luck and get busy. Get out there and find a deal.
Thanks, Ben. Thank you.
All right, take care. Good luck.
Bye.
All right. What was his name? So I can go over there and maybe get he could help me with my boat, maybe. If I break down, I can call him. You got his number? Keep his number. If I break down, I need something fixed, I can call him up. Hey, I need this fixed on my boat. Cinco de Mayo! You're a half Mexican.
Yep.
In Mexico, 13-year-olds drink beer. You know that. You ain't. Hello? Who is
Hello?
it? All right, how are you? It's Ben. How you doing?
Hi, Ben. I'm Sam from Far Rockaway, New York.
Oh, my God. My day isn't bad enough. You want to mention Far Rockaway? Come on. You're trying to stick the knife in me in depression. What are you doing in Far Rockaway? The reason why it's called Far Rockaway, because it's far away from everybody else in the goddamn city. So what's up? What part? All right, let's get down to it. What part of Far Rockaway are you in? Because I know you're not from the same part as me. What's your street?
Yeah, I'm on 88th.
88th Street. That's near. The Hamels Project still there in the 80s.
Yeah.
Man, those are really dangerous back when I was there as a kid. Hamels.
Yeah.
I used to. Yeah. Okay. 80s. All right. Okay. But you still got Dayton Towers on the beach, right?
Yep, that's where I am.
You're in Dayton Towers? I even know the building he lives in. What are the odds of that? I know the building. They don't have it anymore, but 10 blocks away I used to go to Playland.
Yeah, it's not here anymore.
Not in here anymore, yeah. I used to some of the best days I'd cut school was spent at Playland over there. But, so what's up, man, in Far Rockaway?
So I'm 20 years old, and right now I'm saving up a lot of money to potentially buy a rental property with me and a partner who's my friend. And I was wondering if you think I should potentially try to get, once I get enough money for an FHA loan, the down payment, the 3.5%, should I go for that and live in a duplex in Rockaway and rent out the other side? Or should I wait till I have 20% down along with, like, me and my friend combined have 20% down, and we then go from there, even though that would take a much longer time?
Well, you got to do whatever you can. And then if it means you got to, I think the rule is, don't quote me, you're supposed to, use the FHA as for 1 year. You have to live in it for a year, but is there any way you go out and find even in Rockaway prices are high. I mean, I don't know if you can find a fourplex, that would be nice, and then get the rent out of 3 of the units, for a year. But you got to do whatever you can. If right now you can only do an FHA loan with 3.5% down, then you need to do it. But you got to find what to buy. That's the real hard part. I mean, the loan you should be able to get, I'm sure. Provided did you find out how much you qualify for an FHA yet? Have you got to talk to any banks yet?
I haven't talked to a bank, but I've looked up what I could get based off my income and my credit score right now. And
how much?
I could qualify. I have a 720, so I could qualify for, I think I saw it said 350,000.
All right. Well, anywhere in New York, they ain't gonna buy much, but at least get out there and look and see what's available. Are you paying rent where you're living at? What do you do right now? Are you paying rent where you living? You paying rent? Do you own a condo or what?
I'm home from college right now, so I'm with my parents.
Oh, so you stay in your parents' house. Okay. All right. So, I mean, the point is, when are you going to finish college?
I got about 2 more years left.
It's going to be, I think, too difficult for you to be, get an FHA loan. You're supposed to live in it. I mean, where do you go to college at?
I go to SUNY Cortland, upstate.
So, where is it? What's the name of the school?
Cortland.
Cortland. Is upstate New York?
University.
It's upstate New York?
Upstate New York.
I used to hang out. I didn't go. I never went to high school. What was the name of the one in Poughkeepsie? New Paltz. You ever heard of New Paltz? They still around?
That's right by Alton.
Man, I was hanging out in New Paltz College with college kids when I was only like 14 or 15. So anyway, I don't know, man. How you going to swing all this? But you still got 2 years worth of school left. Why don't you just keep trying to save money for the next 2 years? And then worry about getting. How did you qualify with income for an FHA loan if you're in school?
I have a job that I work in the summer and over winter break, and I also am now working because of Corona. I'm working right now, and I'll be going through until the end of the year because I won't be at school for fall semester. So I will accumulate a lot of money over this next year, and that will be on the books. So they'll see my income, and I would assume I'll qualify for more than I do right now.
I mean, I would just, if you're really serious, you want to get a loan, go get pre-qualified. Do the real paperwork, get pre-qualified for the FHA loan so you can slam it as soon as you find a deal. And you got to get out there and try to find the right deal, and make sure it's a good deal. What are you going to look at? You're going to look at Rockaway, far Rockaway? I tell you what, go by my old house that I used to live in, 540 Beach 43rd Street on Jamaica Bay. No, I'm just kidding. That house should be knocked down by now. And then what are you going to buy real estate at? You want to buy it in Far Rockaway? You want to buy it somewhere else?
I was looking uptown near 115th. I saw a property.
Well, that's Bell Harbor. That's really nice. Listen, if you can make it happen at the age of 20, make it happen, but make sure make sure you get it for a good price. Right now, you got to lowball everything. So get approved and then find a deal and make it happen, because at least you're trying. And for some reason you can't make it happen, you'll know why you couldn't make it happen, and you can fix the problem. So just do it, don't wait. You have nothing to lose by getting a loan and trying to buy something right now.
Okay.
All right, get
Gotcha.
on it right away. Get the application going. You know, make an offer on a property that you think. Make sure you make that offer low. You know, offer them like 30% less than what they're asking. All right.
All right.
All right. Good luck to
Thank
you. Take care.
Appreciate the call. Thanks.
Thank you. All right. What do you got? You got somebody else? You do all your work today?
Yeah, just got done.
So, all right. What else we got going on? The other day, Aaron went with Matt and me. We went out to play golf. I call it goof because people just go out there to goof off. I mean, you're in this big giant park, basically. You hit a ball, you find the ball, you hit the ball again. I mean, it's just a way to goof off and get away from the house. I mean, I can understand why people do it, you know? And, hey, me, it's kind of boring. All right, what do you got? You can't even ride the golf carts rough. They get mad at you, you know, if you try jumping with them. Hello? Hey, it's Ben. How you doing? How can we help you?
Hello?
Hello, it's Ben. How are you? How can we help you? How you doing? Hello? We lost him. We lost you. Sorry. Throw him back. Do what you got to do. Call somebody else. I don't know. Ay, 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 ay. Here we are, stuck in a house another day. No, we've been out in the water. I took him out four-wheeling in Georgia.
Yeah.
You know, well, I tell you, I'm such a great dad and a husband, but, you know, question is, am I appreciated? Well, Erin appreciates me, but I don't know. Yeah, she does too, and not all the time. Most of the time. Okay, what do we got? We got nobody. Nobody wants to talk. Fine. I can go eat lunch.
Hey,
I don't
what's
need
up,
this. Hey, it's Ben. How you doing?
Good. I just didn't know what the fallout was from all these people trying to pay rent after, this month.
I mean, you know, all we're going to do is wait and see. I mean, you know, people ain't got the money. They can't pay their rent. Well, if they ain't been working, what are they going to do? We all are just hanging here in a friggin' floating zone right now. You know, just hoping this damn thing will be over. I mean, what else can you do? You got to wait it out.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to suffer. You know, people ain't got money. Everybody's suffering. Landlords, tenants, shop owners, you name it. So I don't know. I just hope it ends soon.
How you invest in the future?
How to invest in the future? You really want to play? You want to play it 100% safe? You want to be safe as safe can be? You invest in grocery stores. Grocery stores and drug stores are all paying their rent, and Home Depot's paying. Anything that's got to do with necessities is paying their rent. Luckily, so you know, I mean that's something I learned from this experience. You know, but nobody's ever gone through this before. It's so. What are you up to? What's going on with you?
I work in a technology field, and we're a necessity. So basically, I still come into work. They pay us a little bit extra hazard pay, and it saves up a bunch of money. I'm trying to buy a house, but it's just crazy. I don't know what the fallout's going to be. I don't want to buy a house now and then have, the economy tank and lose money on the house.
Well, you know, it definitely should be a down market. I mean, things are going to bounce back eventually. So, you know, I don't know how long it's going to take, but it ain't going to go on forever. Okay, so, you know, you want to buy a house, you're buying it for personal reasons, not for investment, correct?
I'm kind of mixed. I was thinking about getting a duplex and just Airbnb in the bottom or renting out the bottom and then living in the top.
That's a good idea. I mean, you know, right now is a good time to be looking. And then there's also a time you should be doing is lowballing. Because anybody that's got something on the market, they probably really want to sell right now. So I would, you know, if you have the ability to buy something, you know, you should. And, you know, you got everything lined up to buy a house. Where are you at? Where you at?
Charleston, South Carolina.
Charleston, South Carolina. Is that near Columbia?
Yeah.
I got my ass kicked in Columbia and
away.
basic training in the Army. Hey, so seriously, I mean, how old are you?
32.
32. And you never owned a home before?
No, just been written.
All right, you need to buy a house, okay? Especially if you need to buy a house. 32 years old, especially if you're smart and you're buying 2 or 3 or 4 units, then and you're willing to live in one of them and have income from the other, then all right. If you don't, it's no big deal. You don't have to pay rent anymore, and you live in one of your units. But then you got rent coming in from the other 3. So have you done anything to try to find a deal or get a loan?
I've looked into a couple of real estate agents at some properties, but it just seems like all of them are overpriced.
I know they're overpriced, but don't be afraid to make the agent earn their fee and write lowball offers. Because if it's on the market, that person wants to sell. And it don't cost you nothing to try. So the more you try, the more you get in life. So, have the agent look at stuff. Now, look at a property. Give me a for example. A property you like costs how much right now?
I'm probably looking at like the 600, 700,000.
That's a lot. That's a lot. All right, 700,000 range. Okay, so you need to. Have you already got pre-approved for financing and all that?
No, I definitely need to go do that.
All right, you got to do that right away because you ain't writing a check for 600,000 or 700,000. I'm sure, right?
I've got like 300,000 saved.
All right, but listen, you want to put down as little money as possible. All right, interest rates are at an all-time low. Borrow as much as you can from the bank and keep that money in your damn pocket because right now cash is king. Okay, unless you find some great bargain that you can just buy really quick for cash and then get a loan from the bank and get your money back. Okay, those are your options. You got options to work with here, but you got to get your financing lined up whether you use it now or use it later. But if you want to buy something for 600 or 700, you got to have the loan anyway. You only got 300 grand. So, you need to find every single fourplex or any rental that you feel you can live in that's on the market in the area that you want. And you need that list, and you need to go out there and start lowballing every single deal. And if they want if they want 600,000, offer them 450, offer them 500,000. You can always go up, but you can't go down. All right. So, but you got to get that list from the agent of every property that's in your price range in your area that makes sense for you.
Yeah.
So you got to do it. You can get the list right now and start driving them. Get the agent to send you a list, get in your car and drive them, and start looking for the right deal. And then when you find something you like, lowball it, but at least you're in the game trying, and go to the bank and get pre-approved right away. Okay?
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
You did make a really good point when you said drive them at nighttime, too.
Drive them anytime. If you're going to live there, you better drive it daytime, nighttime, middle of time, every time. If you're going to be laying your head there, you better make sure it's the right place. All right? Good luck to you. Take care.
Awesome, thanks.
All right, Rafal, what do you got? Did your test work? Are we working? And you can do a podcast from here? Watch.
People are happy.
All right, what do we got here? I can't believe you made me talk to somebody from Dubai today. All right, what else is going on? Everybody's on lockdown. We're stuck here. I'm stuck in this damn castle prison. Can't do shit.
Hello.
All right, hi, it's Ben. How you doing?
How you doing, Ben?
Pretty good. How can we help you?
Yeah. Hey. I know you said cash is king. Is Bitcoin's any money in that?
I'm not educated enough to know anything about Bitcoin. I'm more a touchy-feely type guy, and if you can't, I don't know, if it's not in the banks that are backed by the FDIC, I don't really know anything about Bitcoin. I mean, but all I can tell you now is if you want to buy something and you got Bitcoin, cash the shit in and buy it. I mean, if it's that great, then buy it. You have Bitcoin?
Yeah.
You have Bitcoin? Well, can you call them up tomorrow and say, hey, send me my money? Can they wire you money?
Yeah.
If they can wire you money, what does it matter where it comes from?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, who cares? Wherever
would
you feel
definitely
comfortable keeping it. If you keep it in Bitcoin and you're good with that, that's great. But the point is, you got to wire money. So if you want to buy something, you got to send a wire in,
Yeah, that's true.
Does the bank recognize it the banks recognize it, right? If they want to see you got money? The banks recognize
good
it?
question. I never went to the bank and asked them.
Well,
that.
what do you want to buy?
I usually tell sell it on like Paxful or whatever, like a site that you can cash out on.
Yeah. What do you want to buy right now? You want to buy something?
Home Depot. I was thinking about a Home Depot.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, they're very hard to find. I'm lucky enough to have one of them. If you can find a Home Depot, it's a guarantee, but you're not going to make a lot of money on it. You're just going to get a good, safe return,
Yeah.
But you can't
I'm sure they're
lose.
expensive, too. How much is
I
like,
think, a Home Depot, depending on the size and the location and what the rent is, I mean, you're probably going to drop $15 million at least. I mean, I think minimum. $15 million bucks to own a Home Depot, shit. Hell yeah. And it's probably going to give you
to buy a damn grocery store.
Well, that's it. You can buy grocery stores. You can buy Home Depot. Grocery stores are out there. They're a good investment, especially now that we've seen they're the only thing that survived through the virus. But, I mean, the point is this. You got to have a loan. All right? So you need to go to a bank and get set up for a loan. How much money you got to work with?
About 600.
You got 600 grand to work with? That's going to buy you every 200 is $1 million. So 2, 4, 6, you can borrow $3 million bucks. All right? You need to go to the bank and get qualified for up to $3 million. Whether you buy one property or buy 10 properties, you got to get lined up with the financing. Then you got to find the deal. That's all real estate's about, having the money and finding the deal. Everything else is a piece of cake. That's what makes you your money. So, you need to go get a loan lined up and find a deal, something in your price range.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely.
Where are you calling from?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Maybe you can buy a dairy farm. I don't know. Buy some Culvers. Doesn't Culvers come from Wisconsin? Hey, have you ever heard of Culvers? You know Culvers, right?
Yeah, Culver's. Yeah,
Culvers is blowing up out here. Culvers is blowing up in Florida, so it's a really strong brand. Buy some of them.
Yeah.
People are always going to eat
I would
that
definitely-
fattening Wisconsin food, boy. I can't go to. If I go to Culver's, I'll have a fucking heart attack. Oh my God!
Yeah, the burger-
I ate that place
burger's
once,
pushing
and they
out.
put me away. All right. All right. So anything else?
man.
All right. Good luck to you. Take care.
Thank you so much, man. You have a good, happy Cinco de Mayo.
All right. Same to you. Adios, amigo.
Yeah, bye.
All right. What else you got, Rafal? Another call. Another call. How come all these people ain't at work? Oh, it's a virus. I forgot. This is like the vacation that never ended, or it's like the boring vacation I'm on, being stuck here.
Hey, Ben, what's up?
Hey, how are you? How's it going?
Hey, Ben, really appreciate you doing this for us. I know it's, takes up a lot of your time.
I
but-
got nothing else to do. I'm not gonna lie. My son's doing the best he can. We're keeping keeping the place together. He wants me to stay in the house to be protected, and I got shit else to do. So hey, seriously,
but you do it for free, though. I appreciate
That's
that,
all right.
You know?
Rafal gets the money anyway. So what's up? What's up with you?
Yeah, I live in Buffalo. Me and my brother actually, I used to live in Florida. He still lives in Florida, but I live in Buffalo now. It's where we grew up, so we know the area pretty well. We're trying to get into real estate. We don't have any experience. I just started watching your videos like about a week ago. And my question is, like in Buffalo, we have a lot of cheap housing. It's like Detroit. If you go into the city, into the rough areas, you can get stuff for like 30, 40 grand. But since I want to keep the most amount of cash, in our pockets, the bank's not going to loan on anything less than like $75,000. So
Package two together.
Try to find
Package two
What's
together.
that?
Package two together.
package two together. Oh, you can do that.
Yeah, the bank don't care. The bank wants to make a loan of at least, a sizable amount.
Yeah.
So they don't care if they're tying up one asset or two. They probably even prefer tying up two different assets. So, you can call, you cross collateralize them, where they're tied together and you borrow against both of them.
Yeah.
And then it's one loan. They don't care. I do it all the time.
Yeah. So would you recommend like buying in the rougher areas?
If you can hang in the hood, then you hang. It's all if you can hang or not. If you can handle it, then handle it. I handle it for many years. The point is, you got Section 8 in Buffalo, right?
Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you a question. Have you done any homework yet? If you go out, you telling me tomorrow you can go out and buy a house for 30, 40 grand?
Yeah.
Is it livable? How much work's it going to need? 5 grand? 10 grand?
Probably like 10. Probably like
All right, so you're all into the damn thing for 50 grand, say, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's say it's a 3-bedroom maybe, right? It could be a 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
Right.
How much can you rent it to Section 8 for?
Probably. Geez, I don't know.
Find out.
I think
Call the local housing authority.
I think it's like $750 for one person, right?
No,
So
listen.
I don't know how
Okay,
that works.
let me tell you. That's the thing. If you want to make money in rental business, you got to do your homework. All right, and everything is online or on the phone or whatever. You need to go online to the local housing authority and get their rent rates for your area. Or they'll even tell you over the phone. You can say, hey, I'm an owner, and there's places that you can list it, and but find out how much you can get in rent for that $50,000 house. I have a feeling it's going to be up there around $1,500 plus, which is a good investment.
So, yeah. So how do you know? I know you've been talking about, lowballing, and I've heard the expression, "There's no bad real estate, there's just bad deals." I mean, how do you know how to assess, what's a good offer to make, and how, what's paying too much, just based on, what they're listing it for, or is it based on, like, how can I do my homework to find out what the value of property actually is so I don't overpay?
Number one, are you working with an agent?
No, we're not.
That's the problem, number one. You need somebody that's in the mix, in the game, finding you the deals that make sense. That's what they do every single day. And they're on the market. They know what's in the market. They know what's for sale. They know what this house needs a little work. It could be equivalent to the house next door. You need to get with a good agent that's going to find you some good value deals. It's all based on what everything else is selling around it that's comparable. It's based on square footage. It's based on location. You got to just, if you find a house for 30 or 40 grand, but the house down the block is on the market for 80, then that there's some upside there if you can make it as good as the house down the block. I mean, the rental part of it is good, because if you could buy a house and be into it for only 50 grand, the interest rates are so low right now. You'll probably positive cash flow $1,000 a month, or at least 800 a month off that one house. But you got to go verify what the rental rates are by the housing authority. You got to do some homework. Go to the housing authority on their website. They have a special section for owners, and they'll tell you everything. And you got to go to a bank and start, getting loaned up.
Once we actually do acquire the property and we get tenants in there and we fix it up, how long would you say that it would be wise to hold on to that, or before we flip it? Because, I've been watching a little bit of your show, and I know that, you're always trying to buy and sell and buy and sell.
Well, you got to look at the property. The property determines whether or not you want to keep it or sell it. It's determined by money. If the property makes you $1,000 a month and you get 12 grand a year, and it's not a headache, and you're happy with that, or you could sell it and maybe get 50 grand, you got to say, well, I could sit around here for 4 years, or I could take the 50 grand now. I mean, and then what are you going to do with the 50 grand? Or once you fix up the property, once it's rented and you fix it up, you can refinance it and pull money out of it. And still, as long as you still cash flow, now you got money, you got your money back, you paid for the house and fixed it up, and you still got some cash flow, not as much as you had before because you pulled money out. But, you can make moves. It's all about making moves. You got to get something cooking so you can make some moves. You got to buy something that you can fix up and make more money and refinance. You have options, and don't worry about what you're going to do later. Just get in the game, find some cheap houses, fix them up, rent them out, refinance them, sell them, do whatever the profit margin says to do. And whatever works for your life. If you want to raise more money to buy another house, you may have to refinance that house to get your money back. Or you might want to just sell it and take all that money and buy another deal. I mean, you just got to get things cracking. Once you get things cracking, things will start moving in motion. But you got to get out there and find the deals, find the agent to find you the deals, go to the bank, set up the loan, and do it. You got any money to work with right now?
Yeah, we got money. I mean, like I said, it's...
Can you afford to go out and buy a house tomorrow for cash? Can you go out and buy a house for cash tomorrow with 40 grand?
Yeah, but I mean, like you said, we want to hold on to as much cash as possible. So I think we would like to probably.
Yeah, but the point is
package
also,
that
the thing is
together.
this. The thing is, if you use your cash wisely, you might get a better deal by being quick with the money. Because sometimes, I'm not saying, you have to do it, but sometimes you might save 5 or 10 grand just saying, listen, you know what? I like this house. You're looking for 60 grand. I'm going to give you 45 right now in cash, or 40 or something like that. I don't know. Just find the right deal, borrow the money, use cash, do whatever you got to do. You can always get your cash back, and just do it. Just do it. Get the agent, get the bank. All right, I got to go. Another caller. All right, take care. Good luck.
All right, thanks. Appreciate it.
Shuffle off to Buffalo. I've been to Buffalo, the airport. It's near Niagara Falls. It's such a big difference between the American Niagara Falls and the Canadian Niagara Falls. It's like, it's definitely 2 different countries. But anyway, what do you got, Rafal? You got more people here? Hello? Anybody home? Matt, you brought more masks back? Good. I'm going to have to go to Fort Lauderdale on Thursday. Hello?
Yo, what's up, Ben?
Hey, what's up? How are you doing? What's going on? Where you at?
Doing fantastic. I'm from Chicago.
Oh, Chicago. I was on the phone today with somebody from Chicago.
Oh, no. Damn.
They don't want to pay me. I want to. Chicago has the best Rolls-Royce dealer when it comes to buying a car. But they ain't giving nothing away. But they're really good people. They got the best selection. They ain't the cheapest, but they got the best selection. You ever heard of Gold Coast?
No, but I heard that in the new Rolls-Royce that there's like a shooting star in the ceiling.
Yeah. All right. So what can we do for you? How are you? What's up?
Yeah. So I was kind of looking at you, so you probably answered this, but so right now we're in a situation where we actually sold our first home, probably the most profitable one. We bought it at auction for 70, and so we sold it for 230, and so we had that profit, and then we bought another house for 90. And we just kind of cleaned it up and then sold it for 130. And then now we have like another house that we're probably going to turn into a rental that we've been working on. But now I found another good deal. And so this house is like in a better area, and we got it at auction for 90. And I think they actually dropped the reserve like mid-auction from like probably like 100 to my like highest bid of 90, and I got it at that price. So I feel like I got a good deal. I probably have like 115 left. If it's a good deal, should I still buy the property even in like this time?
Prices are coming down, I believe, but you guys definitely know what you're doing. You're buying this shit right. You're flipping it. You're making money. I mean, as long as the people are still buying and you can sell it. That's the most important thing right now. Our house is selling. Our deal's closing. You need to, make sure of that before you keep rocking and rolling. But, if you're buying it at a really good price, I think it's, things are going to blow over soon, but I don't know how long. You might sit on that house a little longer than you used to.
Okay, cool.
You got to consider that. But if you can afford to sit on it and you think it's a good deal and you're stealing it, then, at every level, there's always going to be a rock bottom, So if you talk about buying stuff at 70 grand and 90 grand and, and that's a pretty safe place to buy. You really, you're at the bottom, especially in Chicago. Where can you buy shit like that in Chicago? You sure you're not buying in Gary, Indiana?
No. I live by the Midway Airport area.
All right. Well, I'd keep doing it as long as you know that you're buying it where there's a lot of upside,
All right, cool. Yeah,
all right.
I guess I just want to maybe come.
Just make sure deals are closing right now. Make sure that there are actual houses being sold right now. You don't want to get into this dead zone where there's people that may want to buy, but the banks ain't loaning or, people ain't buying. Make sure that transactions are still being completed, all right?
Okay.
You might want to wait. But now's a good time to be looking. It's a great time to look, and it's a great time to lowball. Now's the time to come in and buy that shit really quick and, cash and cheap because a lot of people don't have the guts to go out and buy. If you got the guts to go out and buy, you know, the old saying, more risk, more reward. You know, right now there's a lot less buyers out there. Now's the time to get in.
Okay.
All right.
Makes sense.
Good luck to you.
The bank took our money. Thank you.
Thanks. What'd she make for lunch? I haven't eaten today. What did she make?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I didn't eat lunch either.
What did she make? Something we can eat?
Okay.
What else, Rafal? What do you got for us? Sitting here starving?
Me too.
And Aaron, I'm telling you right now, stop drinking the diet sodas, because then when it ain't nothing for me, you're going to be in trouble. Hey, it's Ben. How you doing?
Hey, Ben. Thanks for the call.
Thank you. What's up?
So I called you before. I'm the guy from Niagara Falls, Canada. I'm 27. I have 13 units, and I'm wondering, should I refinance the properties I currently can and save cash and try to reinvest them into like a 12 unit or a 20 unit, or should I just keep going with duplexes and triplexes?
You know, right now, I would buy anything you know you can make money on. I don't care if it's a duplex, a triplex, a 12 unit. I mean, if what's stopping you of buying the 12 unit is cash, then you need to refinance and pull out as much cash as you can and put it in your pocket if you want to go out and buy something substantial. You know, that's the only way you can do it, then do it. Refinance and, you know, just make sure you're not over leveraging. You know, you can make your mortgage, but look for everything. Look for the triplex, look for the fourplex, look for the 12plex. It doesn't matter. I used to have all kinds of mixes of properties, a big batch of them all over the place in California. All different sizes. It don't matter. If you can make money and it's worth your time, then do it. Who cares what it is?
Perfect. So just buy whatever cash.
Buy anything you know you can handle and make money on. Okay? And if you want to buy something big and you need money, go get it from the bank. Refinance. Right now, you want to have money in the bank. Trust me. Cash is going to definitely be king. All right?
Yeah, well, that's my biggest thing right now is I'm sitting on cash, and I don't know if I should go out immediately and go buy something.
Listen,
right now.
you
That's
buy something if it makes sense. If it makes sense, you buy it. Make sure you don't overpay and don't get it over your head. Buy the next deal, whatever it is. That's what you do. You're already doing it. Just keep doing it.
I appreciate that, Ben. Thank you.
All right, good luck. Take care. What's for lunch?
Tacos.
Tacos. Oh, that's right. It's Cinco de Mayo. Taco, and today's Tuesday. Taco Tuesday.
Yep.
I ain't drinking nothing tonight. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not drinking no damn tequila. I can't handle it. And I like the poppers. Anybody know what a popper is? I had to teach my wife what a popper is. She's Mexican. You take the tequila, you take the Sprite, you shake it up, you slam it on the damn desk, and you pop it, baby.
That was good.
Yeah, because it don't taste that strong. Hey, it's Ben. How are you? How can we help you?
Hey, Ben, how are you?
Pretty good. What's up?
Good. So I live in Indiana, North Central, and housing prices here are really cheap compared to other areas, and we live about an hour from Indianapolis. So a lot of people, they'll live in our city and commute. So it's pretty popular to have rental houses. But I was wondering, how do you avoid becoming over leveraged, especially like in a time like this? I know my friend, he has some rentals and his tenants haven't been able to pay rent because of being laid off.
You know, we're all going through a time right now nobody ever dreamed of having. So, you know, it's bad. I mean, the bank should be giving him a break on making his payment right now. You know, everything rolls downhill. The banks know the tenants aren't paying, so they're making deals and letting you defer your payments. So, you know, basically, it's everybody's going through the shit. He's got to wait it out. Now's a good time for you to be looking to buy. And, you know, but there's nothing he can do. Right now, we just got to tell the bank, listen, I ain't getting no rent. I can't make the mortgage payment. They're not going to foreclose. I think the government put a damn freeze on foreclosures.
Just in a normal market, how do you avoid becoming over leveraged? Like, do you
Well, in a normal market, you should never be over leveraged because when you bought the property, you got X amount of dollars coming in, you got X amount of dollars going out, and you got X amount of dollars in your pocket. So, I mean, if everything's normal and you bought the place right and you didn't, you know, and the rent is taking care of all the expenses, you shouldn't have a problem. You can't over leverage. I mean, the bank's not going to even let you over leverage on going in. You know, you got to make sure that you got enough money to pay all your bills when you buy it. Hello?
Yeah. And so, do you think diversifying across rental properties and other commercial properties is important too?
You just got to know what you're dealing with. You know, you get involved with commercial property, you got to know what the hell you're doing because I didn't. I'm learning. I'm in it, but I'm learning. You know, so you know, definitely got to know what you're getting involved with.
Then you certainly don't start with the triple net, do you?
Well, triple net is a good way to be in real estate without being any property management. You know, there's no real management in triple net. You know, I bought a Walgreens. They pay me every month. They worry about everything. But I'm not going to flip that Walgreens and make no big money. But I will get a safe return, you know, in any environment. That's proven right now. You know, I'll get a decent return of about 7 or maybe 10% once it's leveraged. And that's it. I sit back and I get my 10% on my investment. And that's, you know, it's like my retirement. I mean, that's an option for people, but you'll never make no big money.
Yeah.
So, you know, you got to figure out what you want to do. You want to find stuff that's going to have a big payoff. You got to find value add. You got to find stuff that you can buy and fix it up and rent it out, you know, or, you know, and then improve the value of the property, raise the rents, you know, and, you know, that's how you make it.
Yeah, put money into it so it's worth more and you can, like you said, raise the rent.
That's it. You guys got to get out there and find the deal. It's all about finding the deal. I keep telling everybody, just find the deal. Everything else will work out. All right?
Yeah.
Find the deal.
All right. Hey, Ben, can you shout out my friend Andrew?
Shout out to Andrew.
Yep.
Andrew, how the hell are you? Where you at? What's Andrew doing right now?
He's watching the podcast.
He's watching the podcast. Get back to work. Is he working or is he on quarantine?
He's on quarantine. He sells insurance, and so he hasn't been able to go into nursing homes and stuff and sell it because of the quarantine.
Well, yeah, and they don't work on computers that well either, seniors. So hopefully it'll all pass soon. It's killing me, but what are you gonna do? All right. Hey, take care. Have a great day.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you. All right, Rafal, what do you got? What do you got? Another call? Oh my God. Another call. So Rafal, you really gonna put that damn video out? I really don't want you to do it. I was drunk. I was a bit obnoxious. You know me, I don't like to be obnoxious. I'm a very mild-mannered person. Hello? Hi, it's Ben. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going, Ben?
Pretty good. How are you?
Pretty good, thanks. My name is Sam. I'm from Chicago.
Another Chicagoan.
Yeah, another Chicago guy. So, my thing is, I've been in the cell phone business for about, 7 years now. Repair. I have my own business, and I recently got my broker's license. The reason I got my broker's license is I wanted to jump into real estate, and kind of purchase a property, work on it, but.
I lost him.
Can you hear me?
You're in the cell business and you got bad cell service? What cell company you ever? What do you do? Do you actually, you don't sell plans? You just, what do? You fix them and?
I do repairs.
You just do repairs, like you fix it, I break it. Yeah. Hey, can you come to Seminole, Florida? I got a great spot for you to open up a shop and a really great shopping center. It needs a phone guy near. Can't you sell the service too? Isn't that like a franchise?
We're not a franchise. I'm trying to become a franchise, down here in Chicago. And it's a lucrative market, Say, for example, I'll give you a little bit of insight in the business. Say we want to fix an iPhone X. We charge a customer, the part costs us about $30 to $40. We charge a customer $150 to repair it. So, and it's about 10
Rafal's sitting
minutes.
here. Rafal used to own the same exact business. So he's sitting here making faces. I wish you could. Can you talk right now, Rafal? You got a mic?
Yeah, I got a mic.
Mike, you got a mic? Can we hear you? All right, Rafal, what do you think about his business?
I mean, it's lucrative, but $30 screen, it's a cheap screen.
Well, it depends on the customer, to be honest with you. Like, we're upfront with our customer. We'll tell them, if you want, high quality screen, we can give you that. But most of the time, customers, they're trying to save money. They're trying to, come back in with, pay as low as possible.
What else do you do with screens? What else do you do?
Yeah, go ahead.
What else do you do? Hello? You do screens? What else? Rafal, let me tell you. You know what, Rafal? I can tell him what you used to do, right? You know, Rafal is a special expert in saving people's data. Tell him, Rafal.
Yeah, I do logic board level
You do data
repairs.
recovery?
I do
Look.
data recovery on
Data
iPhones.
recovery on your phone, your pictures, all that shit. Drops in the water, he still can save it. It gets burnt in a fire. Can you save it, Rafal?
That's a tough one.
Oh, okay. All right. So how can we help you?
Well, yeah, I was trying to figure out if I should invest more in my business, open up more locations.
Hell
or,
yeah. If it works and it makes you money, why not? You know,
Yeah,
you know you're going to
and
make money at it. You know what you're doing. You know what you can do is you can even buy the damn real estate that you open the shop up in, and then you ain't got to pay no rent.
Yeah, because here's the thing. I'm actually at work right now, and we're one of the, like, I guess, essential businesses, you know, and I'm still getting customers, and I'm really busy, you know, even during this virus.
Open up another shop. You know, if it works, don't fix it. Just open up another shop, man, and keep making enough money. Then when you want to get into real estate, when you got a bunch of money in the bank, then you worry about getting into real estate. But work what you got, because a lot of people ain't got shit to work with. You know?
Yeah.
So come to
You're right.
Seminole. Hey, seriously, come to Florida, open one up in my shopping center, all right?
I'm definitely interested.
$2,000 a month for the rent. Rafal,
talk.
send
That
them
sounds good.
the information. Rafal's going to send you the information. All right?
Okay,
All
perfect.
right.
I'll
Take
look
care.
into
Good
it.
luck. Have a great day.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.
Aaron's going to go in the cell phone repair business. Aaron doesn't break his phones. Everybody else does. I do. Carla does. Lonnie does. Aaron don't break his phone.
I don't drop them.
You don't drop him. You know why? He never lets it leave his hand. All right, Rafal, what do you got? Another call. Here we are. What day is today? I don't even know. Oh, yeah, it's Tuesday. Taco Tuesday, Cinco de Mayo. Stuck in this goddamn hacienda. And no, we're not taking your boat out. We went boating over the
Yeah, I
weekend.
hate to tell you, if we took my boat out, we'd sink.
We'd sink?
We would sink. Me and you.
That's because you got a shitty boat with no seats. Sit on a cooler. All right, they're not home. They're busy. What else we got? Anybody? Everybody? Have we been on this thing for an hour yet?
Yeah, let's call it.
Let's call for alcohol. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing fine. Do the best you can. Wait it out. Clean out your closet. I clean my closet. Hey, it's Ben. How you doing? How can we help you?
Hey, Ben, how you doing, man?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good. I had a question about creative financing in particular. I currently own 2 properties. First one I bought with like a conventional loan. Second one I went owner finance and put like $2,000 down. He has like 2 other properties that he wants to do the same thing with, but I'm just curious if it's like worth it. Should I wait a little bit? Should I wait like a year, a couple months, let this pandemic pass by? What do you think?
I mean, we're definitely in uncharted waters right now. You know, I think there's going to be some ugliness and some deals to be made. I think, people are going to be hesitant to buying, and banks are going to be hesitant to loaning right now. So we just got to wait for this thing to blow over, but it's good to start scoping out deals, and looking for stuff that, you might want to make a move on, and under and low ball. But, right now, are you good with the 2 loans you got or what?
Yeah. I'm fine. Current mortgage on is like $400. The tenant pays $1,100 on the first on that one, so it's fine
That's
in that
good.
regard.
All right. Well, your cash flowing. I mean, it's always good to look for the next deal. Let me tell you, when this thing blows over, rents ain't going to go down. They're going to be, a lot of landlords ain't going to get their money because people ain't got it. But once this is over, everything's going to go back to normal. People pay their rent. The rent rates are going to be pretty much the same. People got to have somewhere to live, and then the expenses are the expenses. So now's a good time for you to be looking for hot deals. Start scoping out hot deals.
Yeah, real quick.
lowballing.
I had another one because you have you started on like C-class properties too.
Should I start
How
on
would
F
you handle
classes?
if? How would you handle if like tenants couldn't pay? I guess like the first month I had a tenant that couldn't pay. So I don't know. I didn't really want to. A lot of people are saying, back pay the rent, add like a couple $100 each month or something like that. But I mean, you've been in C-class properties. Like, it's not, that's not like a thing that people could just.
Yeah, but
make
what
up. So I pretty
protected
much
my
just-
ass is C-class properties. And I'll be honest, I was protected by renting through Section 8, so I didn't have to worry too much. The people that have no money, well, the housing authority paid their share, and then you can adjust the tenant's income even if they have no money. It is what it is. I mean, right now is, like I said, different times, When things get back to normal, normally people pay their rent. If they don't pay them, they got to go. It's simple as that.
Yeah.
But you're talking about somebody didn't pay you right now, right, during this crisis, right?
Yeah, they just came to me, said they couldn't pay, so I pretty much just took.
Well, but let me ask you a question.
$1,300.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Did you ask them about any kind of loan they can get, or any government money, or unemployment, or you got to find out what's going on.
They were in the process. They were in the process of that, and then on top of that, I believe the guy's a felon, so it was like some problems getting in, things like that. So I pretty much just took like a couple $100 off top, and then just started back from normal the next month. It's been fine since then.
All right, well, that's good. I'm glad, because things are really bad right now, so I'm glad he's fine. But, that's life. What are we going to do? We never dealt with this before, but typically people pay their rent. And if they don't, you got to throw them out and find somebody that does. So, I mean, you should definitely be out there looking for deals right now if you want to buy any more. Especially if you're cash flowing right now, right? So it's working for you, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everything's
well, if it's working, then keep working it. Shit, that's how you grow.
Well,
all right.
I appreciate it.
Take care. Have a great day.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. That's it.
That's it, baby. It's been fun. The test worked, I guess. So we'll come back and do this, I guess, in about an hour. Nothing else to do. Shit. All right. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Feliz Navidad. Oh, that's not till December.
Tell people to comment.
Comment. Get ready. He's going to put a video out I don't want him to put out, so get ready for it.
It's coming tomorrow.
Tomorrow. What
Eastern
time?
10 a.m.
Oh,
Eastern
shit,
time.
you better start working on it. And make sure I got a disclaimer.
People are going to laugh like crazy.
I don't know. It could get ugly. All right. Take care. Adios, amigos. Now it's lunchtime. Taco time.